Welcome to another episode of Let's Be Real, and we have a very special guest, Jesús Bengoechea. I call him a Real Madrid historian. I know he's a deep fan Real Madrid, an author, always associated with Real Madrid, a journalist. Welcome to Let's Be Real, Jesús.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.
So I know we have very less time, and I'll ask you only three questions. Leading into the next season, after a very historic double last year and getting the best player in the world and a young talent like Endrick, what should Real Madrid fans expect in the next season from Ancelotti and his men?
We always expect the best, obviously, because we are Real Madrid fans. But in this case, I think we have very, very good reasons to expect the very, very, very best. I think it's going to be an incredible season. We have Mbappe, we have Endrick, as you very well mentioned, and we have all the rest of players who are absolutely stunning, particularly forwards and offensive midfielders. I have a little bit more doubts in the defense zone. I think we may. It'd be good for us to maybe sign a good centre back because obviously Nacho left, Alaba, Alaba is still injured. So I think we would appreciate, the fans would appreciate some signings in that zone of the pitch. But otherwise we have a fantastic team, the best goalkeeper in the world. Yeah. I mean, we can expect the best, really.
There's one thing that Real Madrid fans have been longing for a while. It's a treble.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a season there where we can say, this is the year we could get it? Because Champions League, like always, your favorites. La Liga, we want to finally defend it after 2007. Like, this is the last time I remember when we defended a La Liga crown. And Copa del Rey, where we just have an off day sometimes. Do you think this could be a season we look forward to?
I'm not quite sure, to be perfectly honest, because for some reason I think not even the crowds, the Real Madrid crowds, the Madridistas, don't really appreciate Copa del Rey much. So we have to be perfectly honest. We don't put a lot of effort in that. Yeah. The players don't do that either. But that might change. We won it 2 years ago, but that was mainly because we had lost La Liga and so it was basically we still had to play for the Champions League. But it was the most achievable thing on the horizon for us, which is why I think we managed to get it. But normally, I mean, it's as you can see by looking on the internet, it's not something that we win very. I think in fact I'm going to be bold now, and I'm going to make a prophecy. I think in a few years' time we will have won more Champions Leagues than Copas del Rey.
The way Real Madrid is going is
true. That could happen.
Definitely. Anyways, like UEFA was planning to rename it the Champions League to Real Madrid's league in a way. Going into the next season, one player who retired last year, one of our favorites, Toni Kroos, his absence will be missed. And how do you think the team would line up, or how do you think his presence would be replaced by the current players that we have? Fede, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Ceballos also.
There's no way to replace Toni Kroos, not even by signing the new Toni Kroos, because there's no such thing as the new Toni Kroos. So I mean, we just have to play differently. How exactly? I don't know. Luckily, I'm not in charge. Ancelotti is the man in charge. He's the one who has to say how, to determine the best way to try the impossible, which is not to notice the absence of somebody as incredible as Toni Kroos has been for a long, long time. I don't know the way, to be perfectly honest, but definitely we have to invent something.
Yes.
Or something new.
Something new, and I think Carlo Ancelotti is the perfect man to invent something new. We have seen him revamp players time and time again. And, with the fact that Mbappe is here, there are two sets of fans right now. Mm-hmm. One who generally love Kylian Mbappe for Real Madrid and, he's here. And the other section still has this grudge for what happened 2 years back. Mm-hmm. Where do you stand? And do you think Mbappe has to work hard to say please the other side also, or earn their respect?
I'm quite cynical about this. I think the other side will be happy with the first goal, or maybe with the first 3 goals. They will be convinced. That's how things work, I know I've always been on board. I mean, I'm really, really excited with this signing. I think he's an absolutely incredible player. And I think what happened 2 years ago needs to be forgotten and forgiven immediately, if only for the fact that we all know that he could be earning a lot more money than he's going to be earning from now on. I mean, that is the best thing you can say about that. He's earned a lot of money at PSG, and now he's focused on the glory of playing for Real Madrid.
Definitely, definitely. That's the way it would be. Goals answer everything you want. Before you go, last two questions. Do you think Real Madrid will be making more signings? Do we expect more signings?
They keep saying no, and they keep saying that to the journalists that have the real contact with the club. That's also what I'm being told. But I think they keep saying no because they don't want the market, to react to that piece of news that we badly need a centre back or something like that. But I'm quite confident that finally they will make some signings, particularly a centre back.
Particularly a centre back. And before you go, what is the best goal that you have seen at the Santiago Bernabeu, and why? Because I asked you this before, and I thought
it's a very difficult question, but because I imagine maybe nobody has said that, I will point out to a goal scored sometime in the 90s. I'm sorry, I can't recall the exact season, but Mikel Lassa, a Basque left back that we had back then, scored an incredible goal from way beyond the half line, and I recommend people to go on YouTube and look at Mikel Lassa's goal. They will find it very easily. It's an incredible goal.
Special goal, and you were there at the stadium.
I was there. Yes.
What did it feel like when he scored from that range at that moment? Do you have memories?
I have very clear memories, and it was pretty incredible. And in fact, I think we will, if I remember correctly, we will win in 1-0. Yeah. So that 2-0 goal was not only beautiful, but also gave us a lot of peace of mind. So yeah, incredible.
Definitely, especially against a rival like Sevilla. And thank you so much, Jesus, first for meeting us. And hopefully, fans, you guys will see him with us a little more this season.
I'll be pleased.
Okay, thank you so much. Genuinely value it.
Thank you.